This is Air Canada Rouge's Airbus A319, and today I will be flying in its premium cabin, Premium Rouge. If you don't know what Air Canada Rouge is, Air Canada Rouge is the leisure airline of Air Canada. Air Canada Rouge was created by Air Canada to compete with other Canadian leisure airlines, Air Transat and Sunwing. Some people say Air Canada Rouge is terrible, and some people even go to say that this airline is the worst in the world because of delays, terrible legroom, and uncomfortable seats. Just keep in mind that this Air Canada Rouge review will be based off of my experience in Premium Rouge. Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. My flight isn't until tomorrow, so I'm gonna go get some sleep to wake up tomorrow morning early to go catch my flight. Good morning, it's about 5:50 a.m. I'm gonna go pack my things and head to the airport so I don't miss my flight. As you can see now, I'm at the airport, so let's go check into my flight. Because today's flight was in Premium Rouge, I had access to the priority check-in line, which meant I didn't have to wait in line. Now that I was checked in, it was time to go through security. Security didn't take long. Normally, I would have had access to priority security, but Quebec City Airport doesn't have it since it's a small airport. Today, it didn't matter though, because it wasn't that crowded. Now that I was airside, it was time to go and find a lounge. So far, I had no complaints. Check-in was smooth, and the staff was nice. While walking towards the lounge, I saw the plane that would be taking me to Montreal today. When I first got to the lounge, I was afraid I wouldn't be let in because it wasn't written lounge access on my boarding pass. But to my surprise, when I entered the lounge, there was no staff to greet me. To get in, I just had to scan my boarding pass on the gate, and that would let me in. I found this nice seat in the lounge, so yeah, it's pretty nice. Gonna show you around. Over there's a view, so I might go there later. Now I'm gonna give you a tour of the lounge. When you enter the lounge, the food is to your left. Because it was 7 in the morning, it was breakfast time. This lounge had alcoholic drinks and a nice selection of non-alcoholic drinks. There was also some cereal, toast, and croissants. Next to the window was a little food buffet with eggs, fruit, muffins, vegetables, and some other stuff. On the other counter was plates, cups, utensils, more food, and a big coffee machine. This lounge also had a big nice view on the apron. There was also a fireplace and plenty of sofas to sit on. Today, the lounge wasn't very busy. And if you're wondering which lounge this is, it's the Club Med Lounge at Jean-Lesage International Airport in Quebec City. I just found out that my flight was delayed by like 15 minutes, so that's not a great start for Air Canada Rouge, but now I'm gonna go get some food in the meantime. To eat breakfast, I decided to move by the window so I could enjoy the view while eating. The food was pretty good. Not long after finishing my breakfast, it was now time to board my flight, which was after all not delayed. For today's flight, I was in seat 1A. I'm on the plane. The seat is a bit hard, but it's okay. I think I have the bulk row seat, as you can see. I have plenty of legroom. Here we have some ports to charge your devices. Here we have the seat back pocket or the wall pocket because this is a bulk row seat. So here we have the Air Canada Rouge safety card for the Airbus A319. Have an air sickness bag. And here you have that table that comes out of the armrests. So far it's pretty nice. While boarding, the flight attendants handed over some water bottles. Normally I think we're supposed to have a breakfast on this flight, but it's like a 30-minute flight, so I'm not sure if they're gonna have time, but let's see. It wasn't long before we started pushing back. Today's flight would be taking me from Quebec City's Jean-Lesage International Airport to Montreal's Trudeau International Airport. The total flight time for today's flight was 29 minutes. As soon as we had reached our cruising altitude, I went to check out Air Canada Rouge's in-flight entertainment. On the IFE, you could see the weather at destination and the onboard Wi-Fi available for purchase. There was also the moving map, my personal favorite. Rouge also had a pretty decent selection of movies, shows, and kids' movies. While I was checking out the in-flight entertainment, the flight attendant came to hand out hot towels. So the flight's not very long. We've already started our descent like after 10 minutes. Like the flight is like only 30 minutes long. So because of that, there's no meal. They just pass some juices and things like that. It's been quite nice. The only complaint I have is like the seat is a bit hard, but it's not that bad. I'll continue to enjoy the nice view outside. In conclusion, should you fly on Air Canada Rouge? Well, I don't see why not. The staff was nice, they were on time, and also the plane was pretty clean. The only complaint I have, as I said before, is that the seat was a little bit hard, but it wasn't that bad, so I don't think this stops you from flying them. On the other hand, should you book a Premium Rouge ticket when flying Air Canada Rouge? Well, it depends. If you find a nice cheap ticket, then go for it. But if it's like double the price of an economy ticket, just fly economy, it's not worth it. Also, I just wanted to mention that I didn't just pay for a Premium Rouge ticket from Quebec City to Montreal. This is the first leg of 2 flights. And for those of you who want me to rate this flight from a scale from 1 to 10, well, I can't really do that because this flight was only 30 minutes long and I don't think I experienced it long enough to rate it like that. So that's gonna be it for this video. Like always, if you like this video, it would be nice if you leave the like. And if you want to see part 2 of my Nova Scotia trip, which will be another airline review, don't forget to subscribe and turning on post notifications so you don't miss out on that video. So I guess I'm gonna see you guys next time. Goodbye!